this is Faith McCord. So somebody asked me, who am I as a woman and as a wife? Boy, that is an interesting topic, but I will try my best to address that. So I tell you guys that I am a woman with dignity. Dignity is very, very important to me. That's the most important thing. I think everybody wants that. I want to be valued. I want people to respect me the way I want to live my life. And I think all of you guys will agree with me. So I am also tough. And I became tough, especially towards the end of Mike's life. So as you guys know, Mike died in my hands and I took care of Mike towards the end of his life. I want to tell you guys and I want to challenge everyone that being married is actually beautiful through thick and thin, in sickness and in health. So everybody wants that. I remember the first time we heard from the doctor when he was diagnosed with that disease, ALS. And I shortly said that to Mike, that I am willing to do everything I can. I don't care. I am willing to break my back to take care of you. I'll do everything I can to keep you here with me. And that's one of my promises. And Mike told me, do not make any promises because along the way, it's going to get harder. But I said, no, I don't care. I will do everything I can to keep you. You will die with me in my hands in this beautiful home. So I nailed it, guys. It's not something easy. I was struggling, especially also towards the end of my life. Coronavirus came. I had to shut down everything. I have nurses and aides that come here to help me out, but I said no. Like, I have to make sure that Mike is well taken care of. That's something I promised to God through thick and thin. So I was everything. I have to do everything on top of taking care of Mike. I have to take care of our finances, paying the bills. I think all of us knows that. And yes, it wasn't easy. I hit all the obstructions, all the roadblocks, name it, guys, the difficulties, name it. But I said, Lord, help me. Shout out also to all my friends, especially my family, that it is really important, guys, to take care of yourself, and take care of your finances, especially because, like in my case, I've never learned how to write a check until it was such time. Like, Mike came up to the point, like, we really have to do this, babe. We have to sit down and you need to learn all these things because eventually you will take care of everything. So it was very hard for me. It was one of my greatest fears because I've never done that in my whole life. It works for Mike and I. Mike works in the bank. He loves to work on numbers. So I hate seeing numbers, guys. It stresses me out. So for as long as I know I have the money, like, to take care of my needs as well, I go to work. It came up to the point, like, well, all of a sudden I have to take charge because Mike can't no longer do it. So it was hard for me. I was in the point, like, Lord, please help me. I cannot do this. It was the hardest thing in my life. I have to take charge of everything on top of taking care of Mike. To some of my friends, they know this, that I gave up my life. I forgot about them. It's not that I forgot them, but they are not at this point. They became like the last thing of my priorities. Like, I have to make sure that I'm with Mike, around Mike. I gave up my work. I gave up almost everything just to be with my husband. I was very, very emotionally drained, physically drained, but I never showed it to Mike because of my love to him. I'm selfless. It's something that I'm proud to say and will never forget till the end of my life because I was with him. I took care of everything and I know my strength. I know my weaknesses as well. I acknowledge that everything is not in my control. There comes a point in my life also that I was actually very, very guilty because every night, in my prayers, I asked God's miracle. I said, Lord, I really want to save Mike. I want to save his life, even though I know that Mike is already dying. But I said, Lord, please give us a miracle. I love my husband. I hate to see him go. With the grace of God, I learned to accept the fact we're all gonna die. I work in healthcare. I know people will die. I took care of everybody. I took care of, name it, from very, very sick to the dying patients. But it's nothing like that. It's really totally different when it is your love of your life, your family. I hate to see him go, but I said, Lord, just give me everything that I need to fight for this, because it is hard. I know it's hard, but with my love for Mike, I hate him. I hate to see him suffering. He was suffering to the point I have to offer his life as well. So I would challenge you guys that right now, go home, embrace each other, give your husband or a wife a hug, a big hug, and celebrate, because life is good. Being married is good, actually. And right now, I know I am not in the position of judging you guys, but actually, this is also one thing that I could say. There is no such perfect formula for marriage. You have to work hard. You have to undergo all the difficulties, all the trials and challenges. And sometimes it's also a test of time. God is always there, and just acknowledge, put God as the center of your relationship. And if you have God, nothing is impossible, guys. And like I said, all throughout the end of Mike's life, we know Mike and I, actually, I will never forget this also. This was like the second week of May. Mike died June 6th. The second week of May, Mike told me, there was lots of tears, guys. Mike told me that God spoke to him. He said that he was very ready to go, but he's not ready to leave me. So God said, go and talk to your spouse. And we talked, and I gave him a big hug. I said, love, whatever that makes you happy, go for it. I'll be okay. If you think you're ready to go, just please leave me a big, huge smile. So Mike died with a big, big, huge smile, guys. And it makes me felt good. It was something that I should say, no, because we believe this in the Philippines. They said if somebody died with an open mouth, they said they are hungry. But I said, no, it wasn't like that. It was everything. It was Mike's promise to me. I was very, very happy, because I know it was it. It was one of a sign. So, and everything was perfect. Mike left me. It was not even there's no struggles. And both Mike and I prayed for that. We asked God. We said, Lord, you gave us these trials. All we need from you is just make it easy. Make it, just like nothing. Like Mike actually died, it was just like he was sleeping, guys. I was with him, and I just can't believe, like I said, the power of God. It was something that I should say, it was very, very meaningful. It was meaningful in so many ways, guys. And the success of marriage comes not in finding the right person, but in the ability of both partners to adjust to the real person they inevitably realize they are married to. So that's from John Fisher. So I will never forget that quote, and that I nailed it, guys. Do not surrender. Do not give up everything you invested to. You always think that, why did you start it? Respect, and that is the most important thing. And it works for Mike and I never go anywhere without my husband. That's why it's really hard for me, because Mike became my world. I go out even to the shopping, my clothes and everything. Mike is with me. Mike is involved in my life. Like, name it. But, you know, like I said, he is my best friend. I don't know about you guys, but that is very, very rewarding to me. And even I still remember this. I have all the help I could get. I have nurses. I have all the aids I could get, but I never took the chance of leaving Mike. I can only count the days where I have somebody here in the house and watch Mike while I go out, and I usually just, you know, go out there and take care of myself. Like mom and I will go and have some grocery shopping, or we go out and eat, and you know, it's also my way of spending time with my mother because I have my mom with me. But you know, like I said, it was very, very hard, because it is hard for me because I have this separation anxiety. So I even, like, to the end, Mike was already paralyzed, and he was already in the chair, that power chair. But I never feel like I was empty because I still get to see him. It's really, really hard to explain, you guys. We're all gonna die, so let's not ignore the things that truly matters for us. And I will tell you guys, love with all your heart, and hardship and honesty in one's life will get rewarded to the end. So I was proud to say that every respect that I got, I earned that, guys. So also I will tell you that there is really nothing you can do, especially if the only choice you have is being tough. So that was the only choice I have. I will take this chance or an opportunity to say sorry to all my friends that I left behind. Do not believe in a second that there is a perfect marriage. Nothing, guys, nothing. You will fight fair. Remember how you started and what you promised to God. Make God as the center of your relationship, any relationship, because He's the only one who can navigate us through the right direction. Ask for guidance, ask for His mercy. God will never fail, guys. I can never be in this position right now. To some of you guys, you think just because I'm laughing, I'm smiling, I'm talking, my life is perfect. No, you have no idea. I've been still struggling right now. I never sleep in bed alone. So imagine right now sleeping in bed all by myself without the love of my life. That is terrifying to me. Just turned to God and said, Lord, just help me. You took everything away from me, and I know you have better plans. Your time is always perfect. I trust you. I have faith in you. Moving forward, I'm hoping that life gets better. I also would like to take this chance to say thank you to all of you guys. This YouTube platform became one of my outlets as well, and I'm hoping that doing this, even not touching you guys and seeing you guys personally, but I'll be able to touch your lives as well. And that is my main goal, or my mission is actually to inspire people. People will always judge you, people will look at you, people will stare at you, people will ridicule you, but always say that who cares? This is my life. Nobody knows me but only God. Your personal relationship to God is very, very important. So you don't owe anything from anybody. You don't need to explain your life. Stay humble, but not timid. So every day I get up, I said, Lord, I'm here. I know I have a reason why I'm here. Help me to live my purpose, to serve my purpose. Continue to go on, continue to fight what is right, and do not worry about what's gonna happen, because eventually all of us, we're all gonna die. We're all gonna die with a meaningful life. So right now, I would say I am very, very happy knowing that I took care of Mike. I stood up with Mike. I was with Mike all to the last of his life. Until now, every night, every day, I say, babe, I made you proud. So I never stop learning things. I never stop accepting things that I can't. I never stop asking for help if I have to. And those were the things that I realized, that making God as my center of my life, you will be surprised, guys. You will be empowered. Like, it's easy to forgive the unforgivable. It's easy to love the unlovable. So I hope you guys will enjoy this video, and let me know if there's anything I could share. Comment down below. Through this, I hope I'll be able to touch people's lives, and I am welcome to you guys too. And just like as I welcome you guys in my life, thank you all for your love and your devotion, your loyalty, and to all of the people that they continue to watch my videos and continue to like, and for all of the positive assessments that I got from you guys. I truly appreciate all of that, guys, and I want you guys to know that I'm humbled. I know I have a lot of friends and my husband's family. I hope they can talk to you guys, or they can speak up, like, who am I as a woman? And once again, thank you guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you'll continue to watch, and we will all learn from each other. Thank you again. I'll see you next video. I love you. Bye-bye.